It's that time again. Let's quickly refresh your memory on what we've done so far. Through a mix of fieldwork and desk research, we've gathered deeper insights on a variety of topics, including the act of giving, Islamic customs and beliefs, and the role of families, especially women, in financial decision making. Hello, we are Team Salamanders. We've been diving into exercises, mapping, creating scenarios, and conducting workshops, all based on the insights from our previous rounds. To turn our findings into actionable items and identify key opportunities, we mapped out the ecosystem, generated hypotheses, and explored the future system through scenario building exercises. Based on the core themes observed, and after several iterations and reconsiderations, we identified 4 key areas for enhancing the role of Islamic community in humanitarian aid through storytelling. Firstly, women empowerment. The women we interviewed insisted on playing a key role in spreading the philosophy of giving and overseeing charitable contributions within the family, while most men asserted themselves as the primary decision makers. Further research revealed that women often employ subtle tactics to influence decisions without openly challenging patriarchal authority. To understand this better, we can take the local example of a chirag batti. Just as the flame is visible to all, financial decisions often appear to be made solely by men. However, like the veiled oil that sustains the flame, it is women's quiet influence behind the scenes that truly drives these decisions. Secondly, connecting local collectives with a larger network. Acting as a bridge between locals and larger networks fosters trust, mutual respect, and understanding. By making these connections, we are not only linking two groups but also bringing together the networks that they each carry with them, creating bonds that extend beyond immediate parties into wider communities and ecosystems. Thirdly, promoting diverse and personalized pathways for giving. The emotions and fulfillment of donors play a major role in shaping the philosophy of giving. By offering pathways beyond monetary donations, such as employment opportunities, awareness campaigns, volunteer hours, organizational skills, and resource distributions, communities gain more options. This allows individuals to engage in ways that align best with their beliefs and abilities. Lastly, empathizing with religious customs and beliefs for spiritual fulfillment. We were committed to gain more perspective on women's empowerment, the decentralization of networks, and how we might collaborate with experts and community members to better empathize with religious beliefs of the population. To test our opportunity statement with stakeholders, we conducted a workshop. Rather than limiting discussions to spoken descriptions of daily life, beliefs, and attitudes, we used drawings, gestures, improvisations, and play to help participants connect more deeply. While we initially spoke broadly about women's empowerment, our discussions revealed the need for specificity in ways we facilitate and promote empowerment. Through storytelling exercises with both men and women, we realized that women's participation and entrepreneurship can be encouraged within the home itself. Under patriarchal systems, empowerment can begin within the domestic environment. Ultimately, we ask, how might we enhance the role of the Islamic community in humanitarian aid by harnessing storytelling to encourage women's participation and emphasize intersectionality, to connect local collectives with a larger network, and to promote diverse personalized pathways for giving while empathizing with religious customs and beliefs for spiritual fulfillment. Having recognized this opportunity, we're thrilled to start exploring possible solutions for our city, Ahmedabad. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.